The management of Operation Delhi is relied upon as evidence by all core participants in this inquiry. The former commissioner, Ian McGrail, maintains he was put under improper pressure to retire early because a warrant was sought for a search at the offices and home of Mr. Levy, the friend and associate of the Chief Minister. Paul Richardson was the police superintendent who led that investigation, and his evidence is that at the time there was reason to suspect Mr. Levy of collusion with the men who had been arrested for conspiracy to defraud. The Director of Public Prosecutions evidence is that his preference was for Mr. Richardson to obtain a production order, and a production order is an order for the person of interest to surrender an item of evidence. And the reason he had that preference was because the devices owned by Hassans or Mr. Levy could contain privileged information belonging to other clients. Mr. Richardson, who was questioned by the inquiry's counsel, Julian Santos, admitted he never recorded the Director of Public Prosecutions' advice in his logs of the investigation and cannot recall if it was put to the magistrates who granted the search warrant. He said he believed the search warrant was the preferred option to the police because it would prevent the potential destruction of evidence.
That the fact that Mr. Levy was a senior lawyer is something that was clearly on our minds there, and it's sad to think that Mr. Levy may have been involved in this. But there was a risk. We considered that there was a very real risk that the evidence would be destroyed, lost or defaced. Had we lost that opportunity to seize them without notice, we would not have been able to progress that investigation.
In answers to questions from Mr. McGrail's lawyer, Adam Wagner, Mr. Richardson said neither the Chief Minister, the Governor, the Attorney General or the police authority had access to any of his records or the evidence he possessed. He also confirmed Mr. McGrail was not directly involved in Operation Delhi, nor was he present during the attempt to execute the search warrant or the court hearing to grant it. He said he was shocked when the Attorney General suggested to him that Cain Sanchez, one of the 3 men arrested in Operation Delhi, be dealt with via a disciplinary because he was a civil servant. He also said he was shocked when he found out Hassans had access to advice the DPP had given the Royal Gibraltar Police regarding a live police investigation. Mr. Richardson also revealed Mr. McGrail had secretly recorded a meeting between them and the Attorney General. He initially said he was shocked when he had found out, but when questioned by the government's lawyer, Sir Peter Caruana KC, he said he felt more comfortable in subsequent meetings where this had happened, and however he accepted that these recordings didn't need to be covert.